Chloroplast genome. Chloroplast genome are multiple circular molecules. Their size ranges from 70 kb up to 2000 kb in plants. Land plants typically they have 120 up to 170 kb of genome of the chloroplast. Although there is a great variation in the size of genome of chloroplast, like it can be 70 kb in case of epiphagus, while it can be up to 2000 kb in case of acetabularia. So we can see that there is a great variation in the genome of the chloroplast in case of land plants. It can be 70 kb and it can be up to 2000 kb of the size of the chloroplast. Chloroplast genome is similar to mitochondrial DNA or the mitochondrial genome. Many chloroplast proteins they are encoded in the nucleus. As we have seen that same is in case of mitochondrial genome. Many mitochondrial proteins they are actually originated from the nuclear DNA. Same is here in case of chloroplast genome. Many proteins they are encoded in the nucleus from the nuclear genome. Chloroplast genome, it can be double-stranded molecule. Chloroplast genomes are relatively large in size and there are multiple copies of the genome. Large enough, it can be enough large that it can code up to 50 to 100 proteins as well as ribosomal RNAs and transfer RNAs. Chloroplast DNA regions include large single copy regions, small single copy regions, as well as inverted repeats. In case of chloroplast genome, we usually see that there are three major parts of the chloroplast genome. Those parts they are called as large single copy region, small single copy region, and inverted repeats. Size of different chloroplast genome in different taxa. Here we can see that in case of angiosperm, the size of the genome is somewhere between 70 kb up to 217 kb. In case of gymnosperm, its size is from 158 and variation between 120 up to 158. The size of the genome of chloroplast in case of Pteridophyta, the size of the genome of chloroplast in case of Bryophyta, size of the genome of chloroplast in case of Chlorophyta. Some species they have 85 kb and there are some species that have up to 292 kb size. In case of Rhodophyta, the example is that the genome of the chloroplast can be 127 kb, and in case of Chromophyta, the size of the genome of chloroplast is 123 kb. So this is just a comparison of the size of chloroplast genomes which are present in different species and different taxa of the plants. This is another comparison of the size of chloroplast genome. Here we can see that in case of P, the size of the genome is 120 kb in case of rice, in case of tobacco, and in case of green algae. So these are the size of the genome of chloroplast which are present in different organisms. Chloroplast genome consists of three major parts. First one is called as large single copy region. This is the large single copy region. The second part is called as small single copy region. This is the small single copy region. In addition to large single copy region and small single copy region, there are inverted repeats in the form of A and inverted repeats B. So there are three major parts of the genome of chloroplast: large single copy region, small single copy region, and inverted repeats which are present in the genome of the chloroplast. This is a pictorial view of the chloroplast genome of rice. The chloroplast genome of rice is approximately 136 kb, and the genome of chloroplast of the rice consists of genes that code for photosynthesis genes. The genes are of ribosomal protein genes, transfer RNA genes, ribosomal RNA genes, as well as RNA protein polymerase genes. So there are different types of the genes which are present on the chloroplast genome of rice. Those genes, they produce the polypeptides for photosynthesis, for the ribosomal protein genes, for transfer RNA, for ribosomal RNA, as well as for RNA polymerase genes. This is a detailed view of the chloroplast genome of the rice. Here we can see that all these genes which are present in three different locations of the chloroplast genome of the rice. So these all genes, they are present in the region which is called as LSC, and these genes, they are present in the region which is called as SSC, and here are the genes which are present in the inverted repeats, inverted repeat B and inverted repeat A. So this is the list of all those genes which are present on the chloroplast genome of the rice. Functions of the chloroplast genes: most chloroplast gene, CP is abbreviation which is used for the chloroplast. So most CP genes, they fall in two different functions. The first group of the genes, they are involved in replication, transcription and translation. And the second group of the genes which are present on the chloroplast genome, they are involved in photosynthesis. There is a specific nomenclature which is used for the chloroplast, for those genes which are present on chloroplast genome, based on the bacterial naming system which uses lower case letters and a descriptive prefix based on the probable function. If the gene product is part of multi-subunit complex, a letter of the alphabet is used to denote different subunits. Like here we take the example that PSA for the genes which are involved with photosystem 1. So PSA A and PSB. So these are those genes which are present on the genome of chloroplast, and those genes, they are involved in photosystem 1. And if the genes, they are involved with photosystem 2, then they are called as PSB. So PSB are all those genes which are involved with photosystem 2. Like here the examples are PSBA, suppose gene number 1, PSB gene number 2. So there is a specific nomenclature system while naming the gene which are present on the chloroplast genome. These are the two examples. Properties of the chloroplast genome. The major properties of the chloroplast genome, they are: it is non-Mendelian inheritance. There is a self-replication of the genome of the chloroplast. There is a somatic segregation in plants inherited independently of the nuclear DNA or of the nuclear genome. Some other characteristics are the properties of the chloroplast genome. They are: it is conservative rate of the nucleotide substitution to enable to resolve plant phylogenetic relationship at deeper level of the evolution. The conclusion is that chloroplast genome is a multiple circular molecule which is present in different taxa of the plants. Its size ranges from 70 kb up to 2000 kb. It depends on different species of the plants, and as well as in some of the plants it can be 70 kb, while in some of the plants it can be up to 2000 kb.